First of all, when you're first making this base, okay, you can make it a starter, which is a 2x1, okay? So literally put 2 triangles as close to the floor as you possibly can, okay? Raise 2 up from here, okay? So this is how it should look. 2 triangles lowered to like the max you can go to the ground, and then 2 up. And then literally, let me just show you guys for example. This right here with a roof can be your starter, but just make sure this is like wood, okay? So just make sure it's like that, okay? And then obviously you just slap a door down, and that's your starter with a roof, obviously. Yeah, that's practically it for the starter. So you know when it's time to expand, okay? You want to build this out. You just want to put triangles all the way around, okay? And this should line up. So this is how the base layout should look, okay? So it should look right here. So the main 2x1 should look like this, okay? Then you want to come out here with a wall, and then another wall, and then a single door frame, wall. Then you can either have this, okay, and have furnaces here, but then you're gonna have to make these 2 armored in the future, which is costly. So I normally just put a wall here. Plus in general, I just like the look of it. But after this, literally, you can just put a door here. So like basically when you're playing in normal mode, okay, you'd have your 1 door here, and then you can have another door here. I would advise highly, if you want to build the bunker, make sure on day 1 you get it sheet at least, because if you leave it like this, someone can soft pick right here and then just get behind the bunker, you know what I'm saying? So I'd advise you do a sheet bunker if you're gonna leave it like this anyway. But if you're gonna do the whole extension, then you're fine. So from here, okay, you want to build 2 frames right here, okay, like that. Make sure they're sheet. They don't really have to be sheet, but just from a visual point, I like it. Then put 2 square foundations, okay, as low as you can on the floor. So it should look like this. Let me show you from the air. So now, this is a very, very important step, okay, guys? So the shop fronts, let me just get one more to demonstrate. Say you put the roof first, okay? You won't be able to put the window frame, well, shop front, like ever again, unless you soft pick this. So before you put the roof down, make sure you put the shop fronts down first. Now you're literally good to put your roof right here. Then just build a wall, and it will instantly just turn into a half wall, well, a triangle even. Now you can leave this stone, okay? This is personal preference, but me, I like to make it sheet just because I like the visual look of it. Okay, so from here you can literally put 2 walls here. And then what you want to do is build this up with more walls right here. Now, when I build my base design, I normally just leave it with a half wall here. And obviously, you'd have the floor here. But you can do so many things from here, because if you have it like, say this, for example, you can have like a crawl space here. You can have boxes here. You can do anything. You could even just have literally half walls here and have a Dropbox area, okay? Literally like this. You can have a Dropbox area here, but just me in general, I don't really like it. Just in case you get deeped on or something, people can just loot these boxes and just run out, you know? It's up to you. You can fit so much stuff underneath there. You could just play around with it. You want to get triangles? You just want to fill the roof in. Just these 3 right here, okay? Now, let me show you guys in the video. Make sure this is twig, okay? For now, because you're going to want to put stone walls, okay? Above this. Right like this, okay, and then break this. So that's how it should look. This is how it should look. Show you right now, okay? So now what you want to do is you want to build your walls, okay? So this is going to be the upstairs, so just fill all this in. You can fill all this in. Even when you're building it, just make sure you always have roofs first. I'm just showing you for the sake of the video. So literally from here, you want to just build wall here, wall here, wall here, wall here, okay? And then just connect it. So that's how the top should look right now. Now let's go to the front, okay? What you want to do is put a square roof here, and then put another triangle roof here with a half wall, okay? Make sure it's facing hard side outwards. And then you want to do the same here and just add roofs right there, okay? So that is practically the front of the build right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to quickly do honeycomb. So just honeycomb around a 2x1, just very easy. from here, this is how the base should look, even with the honeycomb, okay? So now I'm going to show you guys, you can just fill in the top. Okay, let me show you the upgrades, okay? So you can either have this sheet or armored inside of here, but if you want to do sheet or armored, just follow along with me. So obviously the main 2x1, okay, you want it armored or sheet. Armored or sheet, you could leave it stone if you want, but it's going to be literally so like cheap, you know. So make sure you have all this armored, okay? And then these are the important parts. This is the bunker part, so make sure all these 3 foundations here are all armored, okay? When you build this, don't make sure it's not like stone. Make sure it's just like twig. What am I doing? Okay. Then after that, you want to put a whole wall. You want to obviously delete this and make this HQM along with this and along with this, okay? So that's going to be everything important here. Now you can obviously change this whole thing to sheet if you don't have all this HQM to do this, okay? So when you come out here, what I like to do is make this foundation here armored too, and then the roofs above me armored as well, with an armored wall right here and then a sheet wall here, well, sheet door frame, just if we get armored doors, you know. Now here, this is where the important honeycomb comes in. So right here is just one wall to the outside, okay, and you can see the foundation. You always want this to be HQM just so they can't, you know, skip so many doors and stuff. So now what you want to do, put a high foundation with 2 walls and a rooftop, and then come to the other side and you're gonna want to do the same thing. But this side you want, well, this time you just want to do it with half walls, okay? So this is how it should look. Okay, and this is how small it is too. So small, nice base, dude. Mainly for solo duo. Trio, it'd be too cramped. So when you come back in here, this is what it should look like. You should have all this HQM right here. All this, okay? Now let's make the upstairs real quick. So I like to have a little room here. So just make sure you have the wall hard side outward. I like to make this whole part up here HQM, okay? This will be like a secondary loot room for the 2nd floor. Now you just want to make this HQM too. So obviously this is going to be your upstairs 2x1, okay? So you want it like as secure as possible. If you want to make it sheet, it's fine, but I just like making it hard for people to raid, okay? And then literally make all the rooftop sheet here, all of them. All of the rooftop sheet, okay? Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to put our furnaces down. So put it as far back as you can, okay? As far as you can, okay? So you're going to have 6 furnaces upstairs. Far back as possible. Okay, now you should be able to get door frames here. Make sure the soft side is facing you, and then you can put doors down, okay? So these are going to be your little furnace rooms, literally nice and tidy. Now what you want to do is get a single door frame. Make sure the soft side's facing outwards and just upgrade to sheet. So what I normally do is have a shelf here, push it as far back as you can. Then you want to put 2 boxes as far as you can back, okay? Then just use another box. Use another box, okay? So you can line them up far back like that, just like that. Now put a door frame, double door frame with a sheet, okay? Then you'll have your armored door. So that's practically like your secure upstairs room, okay? Now when I'm playing solo, I always love to put a bag in here, okay? If you're playing duo, just put another bag here. It doesn't really matter, but I'd say put it far back, you know? So you can have garage doors and stuff here. But the reason why I love having it here when I'm solo is because if I'm getting online raided, I can spawn up here. I have the armored door here so I can have a quick look, and then obviously I have backup guns or whatever I have in here, so I can just push straight out, you know. So that's a good thing about that. So if I'm solo, I'll always have this bag here. Now your tier 3, literally get it as far back as you can. Make sure it's rotated, drop it right there. Now it will go into the wall, okay? So now you got maximum space. So after this, I'm going to turn it to sheet. It can be sheet or stone, but I prefer sheet all the time. Just make sure you fill this whole place up with double door frames like that. Okay, so now what you'd want to do is you'd want to have all garage doors here. But before we put this one, we're going to do something real quick. So one here, and actually we can put this one here as well. So you're going to have 4 garage doors up here, okay? So you'd literally set the research table up here with a large chest underneath, so it'll look like that. So this is what it should look like so far. So when I get a lot of loot, I like to put another box here. Now people might not like this jump. It's not that really, well, it's not really awkward, but I don't know, you might like it a little bit spacious, but I never normally have that there, only if I do. But this is the upstairs. This is everything the upstairs needs. Obviously you can add your own things. So when you go downstairs now, we're gonna finish everything down here too. So common spot where I put my repair bench is right here. So make sure this is a sheet frame as well, if you want to do it sheet. And then we'll grab our garage doors. So that will be the outside, okay? So from the outside, you can't really see anything. So now what we do, put a repair bench right here. Boom. So that's everything right there. Entrance, let's make sure this ain't sheet. Let's put it stone, okay? Like that. And then obviously you're going to put your door here. And you're going to put your other door, like, coming outwards. So that's what it should look like. Let's do one more thing to the upstairs. I normally always have a ladder, okay? If you don't have ladder at the start, you can literally... Let me just show you guys, just so you don't make the mistake. So you can literally just have that, okay? So you can jump up to the second floor. That's if you don't have a ladder. I'd advise to just keep this twig, okay? If you do this way. But normally, I just put a ladder far back over here. So then you just jump and then just hop in. Make sure that a single door right here can be armored or sheet. It'd be armored if it's late game, you know. So now let's go to the actual main interior. So what you'd want to do, okay? So you're going to be able to have literally, well, 7 boxes right here, okay? So you want to get this box right here. So what you want to do is you want to have one box here as far as you can get it back, okay? Literally as far back as you can get it. That should be far back like that, okay? Now make sure your garage door is down as well first. Gonna make sure my garage door is down. So come onto this box and literally just line it up and just try to get it as tight to the wall as you can. So another one. Another one. Okay, so that's how you should have it. So when you shut the garage door, beautiful. Okay, and they can't loot this. They cannot loot this. So don't worry about that. So now what you want to do is you want to come outside, okay, to this triangle. You want to make sure the foundation is at the same level as the other foundations. Just twig. And then bring the triangle through here. And then when you're back inside, you just leave it like that and just upgrade it to wood. Now you might be like, how do you get this wood out here from inside the honeycomb? Literally, I'm just going to delete this. You can see the little part sticking out. You literally would just demolish that if you have TC, okay? So if you have the TC, you can just demolish it with a hammer, but I haven't put a TC down, so yeah. So how you get another 2 boxes here. Get the other box, bring it as far out as you can, okay? Make sure it's touching the wall too, so it should look like this. And then literally you can line another box right here. There we go. That's how I normally have my boxes right there. Okay, so your TC, want to make sure it's lined up far to the wall as you can, okay? Like inwards and backwards. So it should be literally hugging a wall in the corner. Then make sure you put your door down first, okay? Like if you're gonna make a tier 2, make sure you always have a double door here first, okay? Even if it's sheet, like a sheet door, don't really matter, but make sure you always have it down first. For the video's sake, I'm gonna have an armored door because that's what you want at end game, okay? Then get your tier 2 and make sure it's sticking in the TC. You see how I'm okay? Look, so you can place it normally like here, you see that, but make sure it's sticking inside the TC, okay? Inside the TC, boom. So you'll have like quite a decent gap right there. So you should be able to like pick up the wall door and then replace it, okay? That's if you're using sheet and you want to upgrade in the future, you can. Then what I do is I put a small box underneath for like a med box. Now, if you ain't got a lot of loot right now, you can just have your bed here and then you're good. Or your duo bed here, okay? Grab some more bags here. So that's how it will look. But if you've got like some more good loot that you want to have in the core, literally put another box right here. And you can still fit. I'm gonna do it in no clip, but you can do it regardless, okay? 1 bag, 2 bags. So you can still fit do a bag in here. But if you're solo, just have 1 bag. So that's everything here, okay? Now obviously you just want to have garage doors here, okay? And all throughout here when you obviously get to that stage. So garage door here, garage door here, garage door here, and the last garage door here. And that is practically the base. Literally, this is how I have it set up, with garage doors everywhere, all here, all up here, and then the upstairs. So I normally have my base set up, and this is it from the outside when it's finished. That is upkeep right there, and it's not even bad, dude. That is very, very easy upkeep to maintain. But yeah, that's practically the base, and I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I'm not really that good with tutorials, but I think I done pretty well with it. But yeah, guys, I am actually a content creator too, if you didn't know. If you're here just to watch, you know, you're just scrolling through for a base build. I do upload solo content every 2 days. So if you do want to check that out, you can. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe. And I hope you did enjoy this solo duo base. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.